Welcome back to Cellar Sleuths. We are coming up on, as I'm sure you know, the 250th birthday of the United States of America. You know what the right way to celebrate America's independence is?
A Portuguese wine.
Yes, Madeira is how we celebrate American independence. Why? This is the wine of America's revolution. So it starts back when we were colonies. The British taxed everything that came from Europe. Well, Madeira is a Portuguese island, but it's an island. So it didn't count in the things that were taxed coming from Europe.
Also allowed us to thumb our nose a little bit at the British.
In 1776, when we declared independence, our founding fathers toasted the Declaration of Independence with overflowing glasses of Madeira. When they ratified the Constitution, George Washington toasted with Madeira. When he had his inauguration in 1789, they toasted with Madeira.
Oh, well, George Washington drank about a pint a day. Thomas Jefferson, the very first year he was president, he went through 3,500 bottles. That's about 300 cases. Betsy Ross, supposedly on her side stand while she was sewing the flag, glass of Madeira.
Francis Scott Key apparently was drinking Madeira when he wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. So what is Madeira? Simply, it is a fortified wine similar to port, but a little bit different. So Portugal was making wine on the island of Madeira, and then they were shipping it, trying to ship it. Well, the wine spoiled. It didn't last.
Turns out the boats would rock and roll, and the staves of the barrels would move just a little and let oxygen in.
And spoil.
And oxygen and wine generally don't go well together.
No. And so they took a tip from Portugal, the country where they're making port, and said, well, if you spike it, if you fortify it, you
with
add
a grape spirit like
brandy, you add alcohol to it, you kill the yeast, fermentation stops, keeps it from spoiling.
More likely to make that long voyage.
So then they start shipping it. They wanted to ship it to India. Well, it's going a long way.
In the hull of the ship, in the sun.
Tropical sun that's really hot in there. So this fortified wine is cooking. It's basically kind of cooking down there. And they found when they got there that people started to say, weird, this wine that's been sitting in the hot ship that's kind of cooked, we like the flavor. It's got a different flavor and we like it. And they started calling it the Vinho da Roda, the wine that's made the round, made the trip. And people really liked it. And so it became Madeira.
And they started experimenting with what can they do to cook the wine right there on the island.
So you don't have to ship it all the way around. What it has created then is an extremely stable drink here. And if you haven't had it, you absolutely have to try it as a celebration of our 250th birthday as a nation.
Do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a favor. Join our founding fathers and toast with Madeira.